Hello developers, in this tutorial I am going to teach you how to integrate login with Google account functionality using React.js. I have already posted an article about this topic on my blog codingdiksha.com. Okay, let's move on to the topic. I am going to use React functional components in this tutorial. Then I am going to use React Google login plugin to integrate Google sign in and sign out functionality. After that I am going to use state hook to display and hide the Google login and logout buttons. The first step is to create a new React.js project. Now I am going to open my code editor, Visual Studio Code. Now I am going to open a folder which I have already created for React. There is no files or subfolders inside this folder. I just choose the empty folder. Now I am going to open a terminal. It is opening command prompt in a terminal. If it is PowerShell, you have to change that to command prompt. Now create a new React.js project using this command. This command will create or update create React app tool. After that it will create a project called Google Login React. This is Google Login React is the project name. I copied the command and I pasted it in terminal. It is started to create a new React app. The project installation will take a couple of minutes. It is completed. Now you have to navigate to the project directory using this command cd space google-login-react. Google-login-react is the project name. You have to navigate to the project directory using this command. I successfully navigated to the project directory. The third step is you need to delete the unnecessary files from src folder. Then you have to create some necessary files, login.js and style.css. Now I am going to delete unnecessary files from src folder. I successfully deleted the unnecessary files from src folder. Now I am going to create a new files. Now I am going to create a new file called login.js. After that I am going to create a new CSS file called style.css. I successfully created the two files. Now open the index.js file. You have to remove report web vitals and import report web vitals from the code because we are not going to use the report web vitals. Okay, that's it. We have removed the index.css. So then I added the style.css. So I changed this index.css to style.css. Now we are going to import the login.js. So I changed import login from login. Now I am going to change the app to login. I am going to put the login inside the div element. Then I use the class name g-signin. It is for designing purpose. Put the login inside the div element. That's it. You can find the code on my website here. Now you have to install React-Google-Login plugin, which is necessary to integrate Google sign-in functionality. You can install the plugin using this command npm space install space react-google-login. Just copy the command and pasted it here. It will install the react-google-login plugin. Yeah. Now I'm going to create a login.js codes. Yeah, the plugin is successfully installed. Open the login.js file. I'm going to create a functional component. I'm using one extension to create React functional components easily. If I type RFC, it will show RFC React functional component. If I click this, it will create the functional component automatically, and it will import the React also. Now I'm going to import useState from React, because we are going to use useState hook. useState, yeah, that's it. Now I'm going to import the Google login and logout buttons from the plugin called React Google Login. For that, use this command, import curly braces Google login, comma Google logout from React Google Login. Yeah, that's it. Now I'm going to create a constant called client ID. Then I assign the empty values now. Yeah, that's it. The plugin itself has a documentation to create sign in and sign out buttons. You can find the documentation here. Yeah. To add the Google login button, you have to copy this code. Yeah, this code is enough, not all the codes. Now I'm going to put the code inside the development. Yeah. After that, I'm going to create a Google logout button. For that, you have to copy these codes. Yeah. Yeah, I successfully integrated Google sign in and Google sign out button, which means Google login and logout buttons. Now I'm going to change the client ID inside the curly braces. Use the constant name we have created, client ID. Yeah. Replace that in Google logout to client ID. To look the code clean, I'm going to use the constant. I just used the client ID once in the function. After that, I can call the function using this constant. That's it. These are the functions: response Google, logout. These are the functions. You can change it to any name. Now I'm going to change on login success, on logout success, sorry, on failure success. For on success, I am using on login success function. For on failure, I am using on failure success function. For logout, I am going to replace logout into on sign out success. You can use any name, whatever you want. The on logout success function is already there, so I am using on sign out success. Okay, now I am going to create those functions. Constant function name on login success equal to, I am going to use arrow functions. I am going to get response. Yeah. Now I am going to print the response in console.log. .log opening bracket login success comma response dot. I'm going to get a basic details, so I'm using profile object. Yeah, that's it. Now I'm going to create another function called on failure success. Constant on login, on failure success. On failure success, I'm going to get response. If the login is failed, I'm going to print the response login failed, comma response. Yeah, that's it. Now I'm going to create a function for logout button on sign out success. Constant on sign out success. We are not going to get any response, so I'm using empty brackets. I'm going to alert the user you have been signed out successfully, so I'm using alert box. You have been signed out successfully. Yeah, that's it. Now I'm going to implement state. For that, I'm going to create constant show login button, comma set show login button. Then use state. In initial, the login button need to be shown, so I'm using true. Now I'm going to create a logout button. Constant show logout button, comma set show logout button. I'm going to set the value false because if the user signed in only, we need to show the logout button. So in initial, I'm going to disable the logout button using this state. Yeah, I mentioned declared the two states. Now I'm going to implement that. If the user is logged in successfully using this function, if the user is logged in successfully, I'm going to set show login button equal to false, because when the user is signed in successfully, we have to disable the login button. Then we need to show the logout button. For that, I'm going to use set show logout sorry, I made the mistake here. Logout. Yeah, logout, set the value equal to true. Yeah, if the user is signed in successfully, then it will set the show login button equal to false and set the show logout button equal to true. It means when the user signed in successfully, the login button will automatically hidden, then the logout button will be shown. Now I am going to use the state in on sign out success. If the user is signed out successfully, then we need to show the login button again. For that I am going to use set show login button true. After that I am going to set the logout button false. Yeah, that's it. Now I am going to use the ternary operator to validate the function. For that I am going to use this opening bracket show login button. If it is true, it will display this button, otherwise it will show null. Yeah, that's it. Same goes to logout button. I'm going to show logout button. If it is true, then it will show the logout button, otherwise it will return null. Yeah, that's it. Successfully I created the codings. Let's check, is it I missed anything? Now I am going to create Css Codings. I use the class name g-signin. So I am using g-signin. This Css code to make the login and logout button center of the screen. So I am using position absolute top 50%, left 50%, then margin top minus 50 pixel guys, not percentage, then margin left minus 50 pixel. Yeah, I saved the coding. Let's check whether I have missed anything. Yeah, now I am going to use the client ID. I have to put the client ID. For that you have to create a new project in Google Developer Console. I am opening Google Developer Console. To get the URL, first run the application by using this command npm start. It will open the server URL. We need that to create the Google Developer Console project. Now I am going to create a new project. Click here, then click new project. Then name the project name. Login with Google using React. Then click the create button. The project is started to create. Please wait until the project completion is over. Yeah, it is successfully created. Now choose the project here. Still it is loading. Yeah, it is loaded. Open the project you have created. Then go to the credentials tab. Go to the OAuth consent screen. Then choose the user type as external. Then click create button. Then use any name. I am going to use login with Google account using React.js. Then choose user support email. You don't have to fill these fields. Then you enter your email address. Finally, click the save and continue button. After that, click the save and continue button again and again. Then finally, click the back to dashboard button. Now you have to publish the app. This step is necessary. Yeah, it is successfully published. Now navigate to the credentials tab. Then click the create credentials button. Then click the OAuth client ID. Then choose application type as web application. Then in authorized JavaScript origins and authorized redirect URIs, you have to add the server URL. Copy the URL. It will be different for some persons. That's why I run the npm start command before. Now I'm going to put this. Yeah. Then I'm going to put the same URL in authorized redirect URI. Then click the create button. It will create the client ID. Just copy the client ID. Then pasted it here. Yeah. Finally save the project. Now I'm going to test the project. Open the developer console. It is showing empty. You can see there is a login button. Now I'm going to click the login button. It is opening a prompt and asking us to choose the Google account. I'm choosing this Google account. Yeah, it is automatically changed to logout. You can check on Google Developer Console. There is a entry login success, and you can find the object details such as your personal details, email, family name, given name, Google ID, image URL, and the name. These details are retrieved using API. Now I'm going to click the logout button. Yeah, it shows you have been signed out successfully. It is automatically changed to login again. I missed one thing, guys. On sign out success, I'm going to clear the console. So I'm using this command. Yeah, I saved the project. Let's check again. I refreshed the page. It is showing login button. When I click login button, it will open the prompt. Then I choose the email. It is showing logout button. When I check the console, I can see that login success and objects data. Now I'm going to click the logout button. If I click the logout button, it will automatically clear the console and shows the login button again. That's it, guys. This is the basic Google sign-in functionality example. If you need any other features, for example, if you want to redirect the users after successful login, you have to redirect the users after successful logout, then please comment down. I will post a new video as soon as possible using full Google sign-in functionality. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe us and like us. Share this channel with others. Take care. Bye bye, guys.